Brookside Consulting, an Austin-based company with a long history of aligning customers with the right providers and carriers. Decades of experience with phone systems, video, contact centers, and the integration and connectivity that bring it all together. Vendor agnostic with access to all the major UCaaS and CPaaS providers and the top carriers. So unified communication, contact center, and SD-WAN are three of the things that we work with all the time. And we can be a single point of contact from solution design to demos to contracts and implementation. We truly work with literally all the major providers. So here's a list of all our trusted providers we work with, whether it's, everything from just basic phone system service all the way to contact centers that provide omni-channel capabilities, as well as fiber from all the major carriers as well, and SD-WAN, which also makes sure that these networks are always up and running, that everything you have in the cloud has always got access to your users. So Microsoft Teams is basically come onto the scene, and it's a powerful cloud-based solution that gives you workplace present chat, video meetings, file storage, and in some cases, we can add phones to it. One of the providers we work with, I think that has the best solution today, knowing that things change constantly, is 8 by 8. It's an all-in-one communications that allows you to work from anywhere on any device with a single login. It's very secure and very reliable and can provide you with everything in one. So that's voice, chat, video, and contact center. All the software was developed by 8 by 8, supported directly by 8 by 8, and they've got the best integrations, I think, into, things like Microsoft Teams, Salesforce, Zendesk, G Suite, and of course, Oracle's NetSuite. So at the end of the day, they have a solution called 8 by 8 Voice for Microsoft Teams. So it allows all your users to communicate on a single platform using the Microsoft Teams client. Let's talk about how that works. So you've got Microsoft Teams over here running with video, your video meetings and your chat and your file storage and all your task management. You got it running on your cell phones, your tablets, everything. And so you have the same user experience across all devices. So what we do is with direct routing, we're able to, using the internet, add 8 by 8 as an enterprise voice solutions, can provide the ability to make and receive phone calls, pretty much, anywhere in the US and Canada, as well as they have packages that take you up to as many as 47 countries very cost effectively. You can also have phones or not have phones and just use Teams, or you could have a desk phone that from Poly, that's probably the best one to work with that. And then there are all the apps that come with working with 8 by 8. So they've got really established products for omni-channel contact center, which adds your voicemail, email, chat, and all that stuff, web, chat from your website, CRM integration, everything from Salesforce to, like I said, NetSuite to, the customer journey analytics. This system has a lot of analytics, from customer journey analytics to speech analytics. They're able to capture all the information and track everything you've got going on. You can have hardware, like I said, our software phones, screen, the call recording comes with screen capture, which is also a huge deal. So at the end of the day, it's very cost effective, and it starts at $15 a user a month. So $15 user a month, once again, same user experience across all devices. You're using Microsoft Teams. So it uses something called direct routing. Direct routing allows you to make and receive calls for internal, external, and everything. I mean, everything in one app on any device. Not everybody has this. I mean, everybody's working on this, but Microsoft Teams is growing like crazy as far as the number of users. So really, technically, if you got Microsoft Teams and you have 8 by 8 with direct routing, all you need is a headset. Technically, and you're good to go. And users never leave the Teams, experience, more or less. They log into one thing. So that's what Microsoft Teams works on all devices. There's one login, one app. You can have a desk phone or not. People are going back and forth. More and more people, I think, are adapting to the mobile app and being able to work from anywhere on any device. When you bring the app up, that's kind of what it looks like. There's a place where it has over here on the screen. You see calls right there. So what happens is, basically this call button becomes active, so they can make and receive calls. I mean, right out of Teams. I mean, it's really kind of like they never leave the app. It's their phone system, so it's got a dial pad there. It's got, they can click to call any of their contacts, they want. They've got, business SMS there. All these things are there, but mainly you just click on a contact and makes the calls. And it's so integrated, so easy to use, and it takes minutes to set up the entire network to do it. I mean, and the users are already ready to using Teams. They already use Teams, so it's just all of a sudden we're just activating something that's already there. So the big question comes back, why 8 by 8 of all? They have one global cloud solution for voice, video, chat, and contact center. So it's one single solution. I can't tell you how important that is. I mean, not a lot of people realize that. So because they're using their network with geo-redundant data centers, there's no latency. There's a 99.9, almost 100% uptime. It comes with service level agreements, and I mean it's just really cool. And if you do need bandwidth, we also provide bandwidth from all the major carriers as part of a solution, a complete solution from all the carriers. But I mean, for the most part, eBay, they got local presence in 38 countries where you can get local dial tone, and then you can call. They have free calling to 47 countries under one of their packages. And you can see, and one of their major advantages to eBay is they keep the customer data stays in the U.S. data centers for the U.S. companies. That's just not the case. So they've got, like I said, dial-in packages that allow you to call freely to all these countries across the globe, right out of Teams. So like I said, you're using Teams and have no idea. Boom, you're calling Malaysia, Mexico, Thailand, Taiwan, everything. France, Israel, everywhere. So it also has native contact center integration. So if you're wanting to have omni-channel contact center where you're wanting to track everything coming from everywhere, including social media, chat from your website, SMS, all those things, that can be included. That's just another different license that comes with 8x8. So if you have omni-channel, it will know the caller's identity across all media channels and allow you to pivot between voice, chat, SMS, and social media. And if you haven't seen how it works, it's really cool because it delivers a unified customer experience regardless of the interaction channel that the customer chooses. So they can come in from, WhatsApp to, on an international basis, which is used everywhere, to, Facebook and LinkedIn. And you can track everything, knows where it comes from. So you engage across 27 different global messaging platforms. Then analytics help you really understand what's going on in your system. And a lot of systems don't have this. It's kind of like, I would say, caller counting on steroids, but it's a little more than that. It can take call, have the ability to take call recording and do quality management, speech analytics, and look for keywords and phrases and things of that nature. So that you're getting analytics on really every customer and employee interaction. So anytime you want to know what's going on, the opportunity is there to do that. And then they even, have a very nice contact center suite that really lines up to have everything all into one. I mean, everything, as you can see, they check all the boxes when, from UCaaS to CCaaS, which is huge in this space. They integrate very tightly with Salesforce. They just basically put a soft phone with all the controls you need there for transfer, hold, and things of that nature, so that people that are using Salesforce can, they'll log into one thing and wind up having the phones be activated on the backside of Salesforce. Same goes for NetSuite. I mean, once again, you pop it a soft phone right in the middle of the application. So, they don't have to use a desk phone. They can just, headset connected to the PC, about all they really need, and you got the ability to integrate totally into a single screen, single login. It works out very well. So at the end of the day, what they do is they take UCaaS, which is your phone system in the cloud, and CCaaS, which is your contact center cloud, and video, and mix it all into one solution, one license, so you get everything all in one. And that's what some people like. I mean, and everything, analytics and all this customer and agent experience is all tracked very well. So once again, single login, easy to configure, and you manage everything from a single interface from a browser from anywhere. So then we look at the Gartner Magic Quadrant, which gives you the good, the bad, and the ugly on the industry's top UCaaS, CCaaS providers, and see what they're up to. And one of the things that you'll notice is 8x8's one of the only companies that is in both of them for both contact center and for phone system. So they do a real good job of having. Well, that's why you have one integration, one login. It works out very well. So at the end of the day, the top 10 differentiators. They're the only one that provides telephony and video and contact center. They're integrated solution between Microsoft Teams and 8x8. It gives you a single log on app, data analytics on every customer and employee interaction, speech analytics for looking for customer sentiment, things of that nature, and then you can go from chat from chat to voice to video because it's all on one platform. And there's end-to-end encryption, so you have the highest level security for both voice and video, and unlimited global calling, like we said, across 47 countries. And then of course it's all supported by 8x8 directly, so just one click to a subject matter expert for all the products. So I mean, instead of having multiple vendors you have to deal with, and then it's consistently lowest cost per user thanks to the no per minute charges that they have on their contact center. So I mean, there's a lot of good information on our website at www.brooksideux.com. So if you go there and check it out, you'll see kind of what we're up to, and hopefully we get a chance to talk to you, if you're having issues and problems. So it's Brookside Consulting, www.brooksideux.com.